Where we are right now is about 18 or 20 miles north of Pawhuska.
Harvey Payne.
That's correct. My title is Community Relations Coordinator, but you know how titles go, you don't always do what your title says. I do a little bit of everything. What we're doing is the annual Bison Roundup. And this is our one opportunity to treat the animals, and we give them their inoculations for health purposes. We pull off any surplus animals we want to sell, and then if we have any obvious health needs like pink eye or whatever, we treat that. You know, the bison are pretty hardy, self-sufficient animals. They don't require a lot of care.
It's Kim Elkin. So this isn't my main job. I am the Director of Freshwater Conservation. These guys down here kind of round them up out here in the corrals and let them in one at a time, and then we open and close the gate so that they can go down the line and get the shots that they need to maintain their health. No, the moms and their babies don't want to be separated, so you can hear them snorting. Just making sure there aren't too many at once in each of the pens, so no one gets hurt.
Seller cow. This is the last stop in their trip right here at the squeeze chute. This is where we decide if they stay or go, and if they stay, what kind of treatments they get. Usually we overwinter a little over 2,000. Bob Hamilton, director of the Tallgrass Prairie Reserve for the Nature Conservancy. So if everything works, they're only in the chute for about 30 seconds. All this process, running them through the corral, is ultimately to get them individually into that squeeze chute to where then we can identify them, reach in and scan their tag with the electronic wand and bring up their computer record. That tells us, you know, are they a keeper, are they a seller, what do we need to do with this animal?
995, keeper cow. Keeper cow.
So she's a keeper cow.
What makes them a keeper?
Basically age, pretty much. So she gets to stay. She was born in 2007. Getting several vaccinations to make sure they stay healthy, worming them, several different worming products.
And you guys kind of had a scare recently, right?
Yeah, Mycoplasma bovis. So starting 2 years ago was when it hit us. Drastic weight loss, a lot of nasal discharge, coughing, hacking, get very arthritic. They can't really get up and move.
How many were afflicted?
Probably the majority, we think, came down with it. Can be fairly fast acting, and so fortunately in early 2014 a new vaccine became available that Ted Turner had developed for his herds. He made available.
Did you lose any to it?
Yeah, we lost, we think, about 5%, so about 100 animals. Actually felt pretty fortunate when it was all said and done that's all we lost. They appear to have rebounded real well. Body condition is back up, and their fertility. It's kind of the hands-on part of restoring nature. Somebody's got to do it, so it's a fun job. Philosophically, the way I look at it is, you know, humans are in control of the world now, so it's up to us to decide what we want it to look like and who we want on the planet with us in terms of other species. I mean, you can look at it from kind of the ethical standpoint that, you know, nature should have its place. I think of what we're doing here as trying to recreate and maintain a living ark, in a sense. Trying to restore the ecosystem and let these species, plants and animals, and the system itself continue down the path that it was on. Be a part of our ark.